What? Green people, you are watching the Gopher and Tuck show. This is the intro and later's the outro. If we fuck up, we will scream like an alto. If you love it, you should leave a comment. Yo, subscribe though. Like though. Share though. What you here for? Now to the video.
The north goes to a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. If the river is countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with life forms and construction, Brandon.
Construction,
To
not
the east.
construction.
To the east, rolling hillsides, Les Jardins, Celebaris, the suburbs of Saint-Bethesda, swallowed up into the Magicity. They sound rich to you. This is Ravachol East. In the west.
Those names definitely do sound rich.
Coron is somewhere to live, not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Faubourg. It's almost as bad and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the fucking worst. And Marnay.
I like how most of these words are French, so you're just using a French accent with everything, and I appreciate it.
It's so small you can't even see it on the map. No, wait, there it is. There it is. Found it. Found Molo. North of Jamrock.
Don't worry, guys, we found it.
The strip of coast next to the greater Ravachol Industrial Harbor. It looks downright despondent. It's almost Coal City, to be honest. No, this is somewhere to be. That's all you get. It's something. Streets and sodium lights, the sky, the world. You're still alive. Let's look at Martinez. Not really a map. The tourist thing. Picture postcard with buildings on it drawn from the isometric perspective. A date in the upper right corner says 48. Still, it's detailed. Could be pretty useful for scouting ahead. You see the jagged boxes of an industrial harbor, even the whirling in rags there.
I just like to believe that everything else freezes as you're struggling to read this map.
Starkey, can I buy these?
God damn it, every time you're leading back into me saying something, you make me laugh. I'm sorry, officer, the map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore, and besides, you could scarcely afford them.
How expensive are these fucking things?
They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though.
But that's less than the fucking books, and you wanted me to buy those.
Yeah.
Why my name is so cheap? You can understand my resources, but sure, okay.
You
Underestimate
seem
them.
to misestimate my resources.
Let's see. I can try to steal it. Oh, that's not good, though.
Oh, that's not good.
90. You know what? I'll take it. I can't buy
Yeah,
other
that's
shit
good.
any fucking way, so fuck it.
Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
It does something. Alright, was that the thing I was looking at?
Yes, the map.
Okay. This thing. Wait. What's this? Another boring book just discarded here? Okay, what's here? Shelf of paranormal books. The bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also, a wide range of natural literature.
You worked your way through that.
Let's look through the shelf. Amidst the various books, you find the one written, there's still a dead body hanging somewhere. Someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, balance. These three things are very important to the working class mind. The point of the book, and many others on the shelf, is to give people medicine advice in situations.
I just pictured the fucking... I know he's not a barkeep, but the fucking guy at the bar just looking out the window like, what the fuck? They've been gone for 4 hours!
How does that work? It serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to, and which costs more than this book, is garbage and would only give you cancer anyway, without even curing the cold or anything. Wholeness, unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything, though it is important to note, when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place. Alright, is this some fucking Gwyneth Paltrow goop shit?
Yeah.
You don't need that.
Yes.
Book say anything else? The book features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium, and even list plants you can harvest magnesium from, how to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic who has destroyed his liver, hello,
I feel attacked.
There's even a chapter on the ancient serious tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent sexually transmitted disease.
Still feel attacked.
Pre- and post-factum applied. Nothing worth buying. This is just mundane garbage. What's even paranatural about this? Let's see if I can try cost 72. Come on. Yeah! The throbbing in your head increases with every passing moment you gaze on the shelf. Suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a small green book becomes apparent. The title of it reads Medicinal Purposes of the Pale.
Fucking green books.
What's the
Green
pale?
books.
Green books. The book contained very little explanation of the matter. This knowledge seems to be taken for granted. Well, what's this book about? The book contains descriptions of various pseudoscientific therapies, alternative medicines, and folk remedies involving the pale, also known as littérature.
Okay, Jericho.
For example, it recommends vigorously swatting one's naked body with... Okay, this is just Gwyneth Paltrow's goop thing now. Made from the leafy twigs of a young birch tree from the near pale. Sounds... painful. It is supposedly invigorating and good for the circulation. What else? It also recommends consuming distilled spirits like vodka or whiskey. I could do that have been aged in the pail. Readers are instructed to cover these jars in a shallow hole just inside the pail and leave them there for 30 to 60 days, depending on the potency desired. And what does this pale-aged liquor do? Among other benefits, it is alleged to restore a damaged liver to perfect health. That seems improbable.
Improbable. Almost impossible.
I should probably get my hands on some of that. What else is in there? For general health and well-being, readers are encouraged to take regular strolls through the pale. Though a sidebar cautions readers to limit each stroll to less than an hour. These strolls promise to cleanse the mind of worries and the body of toxins, especially if the perambulator performs a ritual in the nude. Nude figures prominently in a number of these prescriptions. Nudity. This is exactly what you need. Anything else to note? There's an entire section devoted to cures for men who are struggling to perform their marital obligations. I probably need that.
Excuse me, sir. I believe you've been pursuing that particular volume long enough.
Perusing.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Hey, I didn't correct you on bald, damn it.
Did you?
I didn't. I wanted to make a joke, but then when I realized you said bald, it made my joke better. If you'd like to continue reading, I must insist you buy it.
420! Arcade, what book are these? What books are these?
I mean, you have $1.
Fine.
Sir, please, no browsing in the shelf.
She narrows her eyes.
That wisdom is not for free.
Fuck you, lady.
If I can open a book and read it to get an idea of what the book is before I buy it, it's fucking free. I can't have you end up like opening a police store next door and stealing my customers. Oh no. But I'm already a police officer. I don't need to learn more.
Hate this fucking lady. Where you at, lady? Where you at? Now I need to actually just straight up talk to her. Still a body hanging somewhere.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biology.
Oh, there you
Well,
have
that's
a
the voice.
People. My name is
Clark.
Plaisance.
The clerk extends a
Be
greeting.
welcome. And please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Before we
Read
go,
actions.
before we go on, you seem to be well off enough. Can you give me some money? I feel like it won't be an opportune moment to ask later.
Sir, don't be ridiculous. I certainly will not give you money. I would be doing you a grave psychic disfavor.
Didn't even give me a chance to read that one, bitch.
One has to earn one's success, even if one is a police officer. Handouts are nothing but manipulation. All they do is make you dependent.
Well, alright, fucking Joe Biden.
Certainly there are good things to be said about dependence.
Let's see what we got here. Force times most working people. You misunderstand me. I'm a powerful. Oh lord. I demand tribute. Damn, you're right. Got a business relationship with that therapy. I mean, I don't even know why I said. You know what? I demand tribute.
Hey there. Sounds like someone isn't taking responsibility
You're a
for
rock
the
star.
energy they bring into this space. Tribute, power. These are not the traditions we're used to in this part of the world.
So, you know this place?
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Her voice is high pitched, even though you can hear it, as if you to get more penetration.
Let's see. The girl outside mentioned that this place is cursed. Oh,
now you want to shut up. Cursed? I'm not doing that. Who said that, Annette? She blinks. I will have a word with her. This place is not cursed. It's robustly magnetic energy. Good for commercial activity. My business is thriving, sir. I just spit all over my laptop.
What in God's name is she talking about? Your daughter's the one standing outside the store, right? I mean, you just said that, but...
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose on science fiction. I don't like the way that's phrased. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
No, she was definitely slacking off. Yeah, of course.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Stay away from my child. Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
You know what? I'm gonna give her a good review. 10s. She's certainly very polite and helpful.
My precious. Her dedication brings joy to my heart.
Sure.
Oh, my stomach.
Immensely satisfied with that answer.
Oh my stomach. If you have the children, I hope they turn out as great. Why did I become Starfire?
You know what? Yeah, I guess she's a chipper, all right. She looks like she could take it, but it's actually wearing her down.
Whoa.
Has she been biting her nails?
Whoa. Like she can there's so much. God, I've told her not to do that. It's such a disgusting habit.
Her voice is firm.
She'll get over it. Anxiety is a part of life.
I don't think she can do anything about it.
She can if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life is. I kind of zoned out mid-sentence. Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You're placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
What you're doing is wrong. Even I know that, and I usually don't know anything.
She stands stiff and sphere, silently fuming. 10 or so seconds pass will change.
She's looking for one, but there simply aren't any good arguments for being an asshole.
All of a sudden, she exhales. Oh, again, you go.
All of a sudden, she exhales sharply. Her shoulders slump down.
Oh no!
She mutters.
Hold on, I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out there. We're having a whole parental moment. Oh shit! There, she returned. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. Whoa! Let me get to that in a second. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
She stops, but her mouth keeps moving.
So you're telling me that you had all this shit about me and my police work and trying to be this businesswoman, but you're... Do we gotta teach you some feminism? Because we're feminists.
Yeah. Is this husband Annette's father?
Yes, my husband is successfully entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here.
She says gloomily.
No matter, soon we'll both be off to the Grand Caribbean.
What? Wait, Grand Caribbean? What's that?
What was that? It's a proper place to live. One of the most peaceful neighborhoods east of Jamrock. You know, for the massive housing projects. Most of the buildings are empty at the moment.
Her smile is wide.
It's a great opportunity to get ahead of the crowds. Better times ahead for sure.
And your husband's also involved with the bookstore?
Kinda. He made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner.
Super silent. Almost inaudibly so.
Thanks,
is she an only child back there? Outside?
Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had...
She pauses for a second.
No, we couldn't afford more children, really. Not in this economy.
A glimmer of sadness blinks through the well-crafted exterior. Of course, yes. This economy. Wait.
Exactly.
She agrees wholeheartedly. She told me she doesn't go to school anymore. Places nods.
Wow. She's been too busy helping me here. So she studied at home this trimester? This trimester. This is temporary solution, of course. I assure you, I, of all people, understand the importance of education. Why is it quote? She will be back in school the moment the story takes off.
And hell freezes over? Never mind, it's not a good topic to get into. I had something else in mind. The woman looks aloof, her features much softer. Occasionally she glances at her daughter's silhouette. What if I want to buy a book?
Then, why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything?
She fiddles with her pendant, then waves her bony fingers directly at you.
See those shelves there? Go be drawn.
Wait, so why is she waving her fingers at me, but then she's telling me to go, like, she should be waving her fingers at the shelves?
Yes.
So what type of books you have? I mean, we already went over all this, but...
Everything is on the shelves. Take a look at yourself. Take a look yourself.
She nudges her glasses.
The shelves compel you, or have compelled you, I feel.
The power of shelves compel you!
We're done? Okay. Well, y'all had your fun, now the video's over. Like, share, subscribe, play the video over. Click on that bell to be notified when we post vids from sun to fry. Oh, no, don't forget Sat. We'll be here all week. Bring your ass back. Now watch another video, y'all.